When burying CATV and phone cables, proper planning and execution are essential to ensure a long-lasting and reliable installation. This process involves several key steps, including choosing the right conduit, preparing the trench, installing the conduit, preventing water ingress, and backfilling the trench. Firstly, choosing the correct PVC conduit is very important. Use Schedule 40 or Schedule 80 PVC electrical conduit. These are recommended for their durability and resistance to crushing. Schedule 40 is generally sufficient for most residential applications, while Schedule 80 provides extra protection in areas with heavy traffic or potential for physical damage. Select a diameter that is large enough to accommodate the existing cables and any potential future additions, such as fiber optic cables. A larger diameter provides room for expansion and makes future maintenance or upgrades easier. Secondly, proper trench preparation is important. Dig a trench that is at least 24 inches deep and 6 inches wide. This depth is generally sufficient to protect the cables from physical damage and soil temperature fluctuations. The 6-inch width allows enough space to work with the conduit and backfill properly. Provide a gentle slope of approximately 1 inch per 10 feet from the utility pole to the house. This slope helps to facilitate drainage and prevent water from pooling inside the conduit. Use a landscape marking flag or surveyor's tape to clearly mark the trench location for safety. This will help prevent accidental damage during digging and alert others to the presence of the underground cables. Thirdly, installation of the conduit must be correct. Assemble the conduit sections using PVC solvent cement, ensuring that all pipe connections are watertight. Apply the cement liberally to both surfaces being joined and twist the sections together to create a strong, waterproof seal. Use a coiled flexible conduit for the portion connecting to the house to prevent stress on the conduit due to settling. This flexible section will absorb movement and prevent damage to the rigid conduit. Secure the conduit to stakes or pegs driven into the trench every 4 to 6 feet. This will prevent the conduit from floating or shifting in the trench, especially in areas with high water tables or unstable soil. After the conduit is properly installed, steps to prevent water ingress are crucial. Seal the ends of the conduit by capping both ends with PVC end caps or plugs after installation. This prevents water, dirt, and debris from entering the conduit. Wrap the conduit in a self-adhesive waterproof tape or install a layer of geotextile fabric around the conduit. This provides an additional barrier against moisture and helps to protect the conduit from soil abrasion. You can create a drainage system by digging a shallow ditch next to the conduit trench and fill it with gravel or crushed stone. This will help to drain water away from the conduit, reducing the risk of water accumulation. Keep the conduit run as straight as possible and avoid creating sharp bends that could trap water. Gradual curves are preferable to sharp angles. Finally, correctly backfilling the trench is important. Backfill the trench with the excavated soil, tamping it down firmly to remove any air pockets. This provides support for the conduit and prevents settling. Use caution when tamping near the conduit to avoid damaging it. Avoid backfilling with sharp or abrasive materials that could puncture the conduit. Remove any rocks or debris from the soil before backfilling. Here are some additional tips to consider. Firstly, contact your local building code department for specific requirements or permit information. Compliance with local codes ensures safety and avoids potential legal issues. Secondly, consider using direct burial cables if the trench is shallow, specifically less than 18 inches. Direct burial cables are designed to withstand direct contact with soil and do not require conduit in shallow trenches. Thirdly, if the conduit is buried in a driveway, use a conduit with a high crush rating to withstand vehicle weight. This prevents damage to the conduit and cables from heavy traffic. Leave a few feet of extra cable length at the utility pole and house connections to allow for future adjustments. This provides flexibility for future maintenance or relocation of equipment. By following these steps, you can ensure a safe, durable, and reliable buried cable installation. This careful approach will protect the cables from damage, prevent water ingress, and provide a long-lasting solution for your CATV and phone line needs. Remember to always prioritize safety and consult with professionals if you have any doubts or concerns about the installation process.